Yes, folks, it's the WC World Championship breaking news. It's finally happened. RG3 released by the Redskins. Now, here's something that really gets under my skin, that kind of pisses me off about this whole situation, is that, RG3, I don't think has had a complete fair shake here in DC. And I'm hoping that the guy goes out and he goes to another team and he comes back to Washington and he whips the Redskins' ass. And it usually happens that way. It happened that way recently with the Rams and all the draft picks that we gave up from RG3 going out to the field during a game, and I think late 2014 or 13. And the Rams whipped our ass in that game. We got our ass kicked in that game. And this is a Redskins fan that you hear speaking in this video right here. All right, legitimately, I hope that RG3 catches on with a team. Now, what my sources are telling me, the top 4, maybe 5 teams that are going to be interested in RG3. All right, I'm not Adam Scheffner. All right, but I've got sources too. The top teams are the LA Rams, the team that actually gave up all the picks, or we gave up all the picks to. That would be another slap in the face if he went there, right? Big market in LA. You can see him going there. They need a quarterback. You can see him potentially maybe going to maybe Miami. Miami is I know some people might say, Tannehill is, that's his job there. I wouldn't put it out of the question that he might go there. Of course, the Texans are a team that need the quarterback, and the Browns are probably the favorites. Hugh Jackson, the new head coach there in Cleveland, he's going to be a hot commodity for the Cleveland Browns. All right. The Dallas Cowboys are also looking for a successor for Romo. Romo has been injury prone over the last couple years. I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled a Deshaun Jackson and decided to go to a team in the division, and it would be the ultimate stab to the heart if RG3, our guy, RG3, went to the Dallas Cowboys. But it's a realistic possibility that could happen. All right. The Redskins have released RG3. I mean, it's painful for me to say it. It's painful for anybody to kind of, grip this whole situation. For me, as a huge fan of RG3. And one of the downfalls of RG3, let me get into this. One of the downfalls of RG3 has been just his overall attitude here. But you can say that a little bit of this was fueled by the Shanahans. It didn't work with McNabb. It didn't work with the other quarterbacks that the Shanahans had in here. It didn't work with RG3. Well, it worked for a second. The read option was basically his thing. And as much flack as RG3 gets, you look at Cam Newton and RG3 are kind of the same guy, but they're not built the same way. Cam Newton, all respect to Cam Newton, no disrespect to Cam. Cam Newton is built like a goddamn fullback. You understand what I'm trying to say? He's built like a goddamn, left tackle. You know what I'm saying? He's built like the prototypical, he's built like the, what am I trying to say? The model of what a quarterback should be in the NFL. If you're going to run the read option, the wildcat, you want your quarterback to be able to take a couple licks. RG3 is not built like that. He's built like, a gazelle, where it's like if he gets hit, if you can catch him and he gets hit, that's it. You take his legs out, that's it. But if you take out a guy like, Cam Newton's legs a little bit, you know what I'm saying, he still has enough power to power through. You know what I'm saying? So they could run that power option and that was it. Both of them have great arms. I hope that this guy gets another chance. This is not Jamarcus Russell. For all those people out there was like, oh, WZ, this is Jamarcus Russell, 2016. This is not Jamarcus Russell. All right, this guy's not fat and overweight. He's just had a little, couple of bad luck injuries. All right, the Shanahans throwing him out there in that playoff game against the Seahawks was basically the beginning of the end of his career here in Washington. He got a concussion at the beginning of the season in the preseason game against the Lions, I think. And Kirk Cousins, man, I gotta give it to Kirk. Kirk basically took this job and he ran with it, man. I mean, he didn't just run with it. He took off down. He sprinted with it, and now he's going to be one of the highest salary quarterbacks in the league coming up this year. So it's a put up or shut up thing for Kirk. That's the reason why the Skins didn't negotiate on a longer term deal, is because they wanted to franchise him and say, look, prove it. You want the big money. You want to be paid like, like Brady and the rest of these guys. Prove it. So, it's a show me year coming up for Kirk Cousins. Do I think that this is the right move for the Redskins organization? With the way that Kirk played last year, they had no choice. This was a thing that was a writing on the wall thing for the Redskins. The Redskins organization is going in a different direction, but I hope for RG3, all right, that he catches on with the team. Hopefully it's not the Cowboys, but I have a feeling it might be. Hopefully he catches on with the team, and hopefully he, gets back to where he was, in that season where not only was he Rookie of the Year, but you could have argued for him being MVP. All right, that's how important he was to that team and to that playoff run. Let me know how you guys feel about RG3. I mean, I know that there's a couple of people that don't like him. There's a couple of people that do like him. There's some people that want to like him, but just, they see all the sideline stuff along with him, so they kind of just be like, I can't really get with this guy. So let me know how you guys feel down below. It's a WC, man. World Championship breaking news. I'm out of here.